Guys, I was actually literally on the phone with someone from Cards Plug talking about a design, Champions League design for a Man City card. Like, getting myself a Man City card for next season, Champions League, special design, like limited edition type stuff. And we had to cut the conversation short because I got news that City will be banned for the next two Champions Leagues. This is sad. Am I surprised? Kinda and kinda not. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Seriously, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But I'm embarrassed. Seriously, I'm really, really embarrassed of this situation. That's my initial reaction. Wow. I checked my phone, messages, Twitter, Instagram, even WhatsApp messages. Have you heard that City got banned for 2 seasons? Champions League banned for 2 seasons. I'm like, oh my God. Things are getting from bad to worse. Firstly, we're 22 points behind Liverpool and now banned from Champions League football for the next 2 seasons. That's until 2022, my G, 2022. That's a serious ban. 2 seasons. It had to be a bad offense. I know it's financial fair play and all, but they had to throw us the whole book here for it to be 2 years. I know AC Milan got banned from the Europa League this season. They qualified, but they weren't able to take part and they got banned. So this is very, very, very realistic. I know it's saying that City could appeal the ban and all, but the ban could well stand. I'm on goal.com right now and I'm reading the news. Man City banned from Champions League for 2 years and fined 30 million euros. The Premier League side say they are disappointed but not surprised by the decision and described it as prejudicial. Man City have been banned from competing in the Champions League for 2 years. See that? I'm getting a message right now, bro. After the news, if I were in your place, I would jump off my balcony. That's what someone is just why would I want to jump off my balcony? But I'm really embarrassed. Seriously. UEFA handed down the punishment, which includes a 30 million euro fine, 25 million pounds, $33 million to the Premier League giants for breaching financial fair play rules. That's the reason. Financial fair play rules. Let's get into the details. Following an investigation, the adjudicatory chamber of UEFA's club financial body, CFCB, found City guilty of overstating its sponsorship revenue. Wow. Between 2012 and 2016. So this was way before Pep came. Wow. The investigation started after a series of allegations published by German magazine Der Spiegel in November of 2018, which drew on documents purportedly obtained by whistleblowers, football leaks. Wow. UEFA's statement read, the adjudicatory chamber, having considered all the evidence, has found that Manchester City Football Club committed serious breaches of the UEFA club licensing and financial fair play regulations by overstating its sponsorship revenue in its accounts and in the break-even information submitted to UEFA between 2012 and 2016. The adjudicatory chamber has also found that in breach of the regulations that the club failed to cooperate in the investigation of this case by the CFCB. The adjudicatory chambers has imposed disciplinary measures on Manchester City Football Club, directing that it shall be excluded from participation in UEFA club competitions in the next 2 seasons, i.e. the 2020-21 and 2021-22 seasons, and pay a fine of 30 million euros. Denying any wrongdoing, City responded with a statement on their website saying UEFA made the decision even before the investigation had started. Wow. Manchester City is disappointed but not surprised by today's announcement by UEFA's CFCB. The statement said, the club has always anticipated the ultimate need to seek out an independent body and process to impartially consider the comprehensive body of irrefutable evidence in support of its position. In December 2018, the UEFA chief investigator publicly previewed the outcome and sanction he intended to be delivered on Manchester City before any investigation had even begun. So you see that? Before that is crazy. That's the prejudice that they're talking about. Very, very prejudiced. So you're saying that you're going to ban City from the Champions League even before an investigation is done. That's injustice right there. Seriously. The subsequent flawed and consistently leaked UEFA process he oversaw has meant that there was a little doubt in the result that he would deliver. The club has formally complained to the UEFA disciplinary body, a complaint which was validated by the CAS ruling. Simply put, this is a case initiated by UEFA, prosecuted by UEFA, and judged by UEFA. With this prejudicial process now over, the club will pursue an impartial judgment as quickly as possible and will therefore, in the first instance, commence proceedings with the Court of Arbitration of Sport at the earliest opportunity. Wow. We have been banned from the Champions League for 2 seasons. So UEFA basically want to be accuser, judge, jury, everything all in one. You can't do that. You cannot rule over anything that you're involved in. It's bias. It's called bias. If you have a complaint against a club, it has to be tried by a separate body, not by UEFA. I hope you guys realize that. Not by UEFA. And it's wrong. I'm not saying that City did not commit these. I'm not saying that we are totally innocent here. But there's a justice system and it has to be used properly. You understand what I'm saying? There's a justice system. It has to be used properly. So the reason is a financial fair play reason, but it's not a reason of like spending too much money on players or buying underage players or whatnot. It's actually overstating the sponsorship revenue. You see what I'm saying? Etihad sponsor saying, hey, Etihad give us 300 mil when they basically probably only give 200. That's just an example. And that's what they're going to ban City for 2 Champions League seasons. That is not a fair punishment at all. That's not a fair punishment. A punishment like that, a fine. But not banned for 2 Champions League seasons. Whatever happened, you can't really, like if it's a financial fair play situation, why can't it be maybe a transfer ban for 1 window? You see what I'm saying? Why it has to be for 2 Champions League seasons? It's clearly an agenda against Manchester City. Clearly an agenda against Manchester City. But let's say City appeals and the ban isn't lifted. It won't be good. It won't be good for other Premier League teams at all, because guess what? We won't have to worry about Champions League football and we could just focus on winning the league. The team will be fresher. You see what I'm saying? So there are positives you could take from this situation, but overall, it's just a negative situation. But in the case that we lose the appeal, we just have to look at the positives and use it to our advantage. Usually with these UEFA things, they don't really get overturned. You could appeal, and then the ban could be like, you could get like a reduced sentence, maybe like banned for 1 season and fined, or maybe a bigger fine and banned for 0 seasons. But we shall see. We shall see. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this situation in the comment section down below. I know a lot of the haters out there will be happy and they will be laughing. But it's all right, man. It's all right. Sometimes it is what it is, you know. In the case that City is guilty, if City is guilty of this, they deserve to be punished. But this is not a worthy punishment. It's not. I won't accept 2-year ban in the Champions League. That's like overkill if you ask me. And that's just my reaction. That's my whole take on this situation. I can't, like, I might come up with other things after I get off this video, but that's just my take. That's just my take on this. I'm disappointed. I'm embarrassed. Like, we shouldn't be in situations like this. But what could you do, man? What could you do? I'm only a fan. I'm only a fan. I didn't have a hand in this. But what could you do? What could you do? Let's just wish for the best. All the City fans, let's just wish for the best. Fans of the other clubs, they're going to say what they have to say. We can't change that either. We can't, persuade them to say something nice. It is just what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So let me put this card back on the wall. I guess there will be no City Champions League card next season or 2. I'm disappointed, but it's fine. It is what it is. Guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Smash the thumbs up button. You know what? Don't even smash the thumbs up button, because this is not something to like for. But you could do whatever you want still. But, not a good day to be a City fan. Not a good season to be a City fan. But it's all right. Whatever come our way, we would brush it off and come harder. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching this video. Peace out. Rich Squad.